Good morning all. So today we find ourselves looking at Psalm 4. Psalm 4 is a psalm of lament, and here we see David crying out to God over something which has happened to him. But he's not just lamenting, he's not just moaning. Actually, throughout this psalm we see a strategy is beginning to form in his mind. It appears at the beginning that he's been falsely accused. And I'm guessing most of us can relate to this. And my response is normally to get quite cross and angry about it. I want to be vindicated. I want to be made right. And I suspect that this is David's feelings here too. However, he very quickly moves on from the moaning to stating his position in God. And we see this in verse 3. He states that God will stand for him, that he belongs to God and is under his protection. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves of these things when we find ourselves in trouble and in hardship. Later on in the psalm, in verse 7, he contrasts two types of joy. Far too readily, I look for worldly things to give me joy, buying something from Amazon, having a new book, baking a big cake, which I now have time to do in lockdown. But then David shows that true joy comes from God and from God alone. And our time is far better spent in seeking that relationship out with him and finding our joy in secure things, not in worldly things. And it finishes off with my favourite verse of this psalm, which states, I will lie down and sleep in peace. For you, O Lord, alone make me dwell in safety. And it's great. We can start by moaning. We declare God's protection in our life. We seek joy from our relationship with him. And then we rest in peace. We don't carry this. We don't carry this hardship, this unfairness around with us. We don't allow it to fill our minds at night, but we hand it over to God. So, Psalm 4 tells us it's okay to moan, we all do it. But reassure yourself, affirm yourself where you stand in God, and then rest in peace. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.